Hey guys, so another new lesson. Again, kind of a mini lesson. This is on page 20 of your textbook. It's another little map, so I do recommend you have your textbook with you and open, because if not, it'll be difficult to see. This one is called ¿Qué tiempo hace? That's the blue phrase at the top. By the way, all of these phrases are blue because it's a whole new unit, so these are words you haven't exactly learned before, which is why they're blue, and it makes sense. So, ¿Qué tiempo hace? This is going to go over weather and then how to describe and ask what the weather is like. So on this page 20, you have a little map. You have some people popped up kind of across the globe, and they're all wearing different types of clothing because of the weather that they're currently in. So we're going to start up at the top. Actually, not even on letter A, because we have someone that's asking a question. So she's over here in the green shirt. She is asking, she's on the phone, ¿Qué tiempo hace? Which is also pretty much the name of our unit up here. So what question could you be asking if we're talking about weather? What's the weather like? So she asks all of her friends across the map, what's the weather like? And they all answer respectively based off their type of weather. So here we have Luis. He is from, I'm assuming, Texas, somewhere in the US. And he says, hace calor. He has a bandana on his forehead trying to wipe something away. So hace calor would be, it's hot. Then we have B, Natalia. She's one from one of the little islands down here. She's answering, not asking, hace sol. So, based off what she's wearing, she's got her t-shirt, Puerto Rico t-shirt on. She's got sandals, she has shorts, she has sunglasses, and I'm assuming a shirt or something tied around her waist. So, hace sol would be it's sunny. So that could mean a couple of different things. It might be that it's still hot, right, because the sun's out, or it might just be that it's sunny and it's pretty nice weather. But she's just saying it's sunny. All right, for C, down here we have Jorge. He has an umbrella, he has pants, shoes, closed shoes, a jacket of some kind, and he says llueve. So for him, it means it's raining. If you notice, there'll be a few. Most, in other words, of these have the word hace in front of, even D, we haven't even touched to yet. So most of these have hace, except two. This is one of them, llueve. Llueve just will be the phrase by itself. You won't have to use the word hace in front of it. So if someone asks you, ¿Qué tiempo hace? Even though the question already has the word, if you're talking about sun, or if it's hot, or if it's cold, it's going to see it in a second, you have to still say hace, whatever the thing is. For llueve, you just have to say the word llueve. So don't have to worry about saying hace again. So as long as you just remember the two that don't need it, you'll use hace for all the rest. So Jorge said llueve. C, D. So this is the one that I was talking about. This is Andrea. She is head to toe, all warmed up, bundled with beanies and gloves as well. And her answer is hace frío. Hace frío would be, it's cold. So if it's very cold, she could even say hace mucho frío. It is really cold, very cold. But hace frío, it's cold. Next we have Diego. Diego over here looks pretty warm as well. Kind of your big hint will be what's happening with his jacket right here in this corner. So hace viento for him would be it's windy, which is why his jacket's kind of flowing in the wind. Hace viento, or hace mucho viento if it's really windy. And lastly, we have Mariana. She's all bundled up again, but this time she has a snowboard with her. So it's not just cold, it's also snowing. So nieva is snowing. Pretty much the only difference between the hace and not using hace and describing the weather is that nieva and llueve have the ing. So it's snowing, it's raining, but you won't say it's windying or it's colding, I guess you could say for the others. So if it's ing, don't use hace if it's rain or snow, because you want to say it's snow. You say it's snowing, you put the ing. All the rest are going to say hace in front of whatever the weather is like. So again, the question you're practicing, ¿Qué tiempo hace? And again, this is still on page 35 where you have all those definitions, and you have all the different pictures that help you figure out what the weather on here is as well, but you can also look at it on our review page. That's basically it for your little mini lesson on this one. I'm still going over all this stuff in class, and you'll still be practicing all of it too. But the next section you really have will be also relatively small, and it feels like it's not really connected to what we have been doing so far, but it's going to be dealing with classes. So the next lesson you guys see from me, which I'll probably actually do right now, will be going over common phrases you hear in class. So it might seem not connected to this at all, but it's still a part of the first foundational chapter. All right, that's it for me, guys. I'll see you in the next video.